I'm not going to go so far as to say that all avoidants are narcissists. However, let's break this down, shall we? Attachment theory has been categorized and discussed by licensed professionals that have run tests and done a lot of research to come to these conclusions and to give these labels. So I am not professing to be one at all. However, I think in this anxious avoidant debate, we often put the two responses on the same plane, meaning both the anxious and the avoidant need to do work to get to a place of more stability so that they can show up and be more emotionally healthy in relationships. Let's break down, though, what an avoidant is. An avoidant is uncomfortable with emotions, intense emotions that are hard to face and that cause them to often have to dig deep and show up for their partner. Many times they're in a relationship with an anxious attached person who shows extreme emotion or can sometimes blow things out of proportion emotionally because they're dealing with a lot of their fears of abandonment, etc. So the anxious looks to the avoidant many times to give them extra reassurance and love in a very vulnerable situation. The avoidant runs away because they're uncomfortable with emotions. So the anxious attached person looks to their partner for reassurance and for extra love, and the avoidant leaves their partner in that vulnerable situation and runs away because they're uncomfortable. Which one seems more healthy? The anxiously attached person is having a human experience and looking to their partner, who they presumably love and trust more than anyone else in the world, to help them in that hard situation. The avoidant is running away in that very vulnerable moment from the person that they ostensibly love the most in the world and leaving them alone to fend for themselves. Why are we placing these two responses on the same plane as if they're equal in health or unhealth? It seems to me, breaking it down and looking at a granular level, that the anxiously attached person is more healthy and in fact more human. Now, I know that both need to do their work so that they can show up in a more secure fashion. The anxiously attached person needs to stop blowing things out of proportion and assigning all of their abandonment wounds and fears to their partner's behavior or to the relationship. I understand that, but the anxiously attached person is looking to their partner to help them. Isn't that the point of being in a relationship? If an avoidant can't show up for their partner or doesn't feel called to show up in those moments, should they be in a relationship? How do you work from there? How do you work with somebody that is terrified of emotions and runs away from you when you exhibit them? Make it make sense.